Hello everyone, this is a Greyshot17 bringing you another COH2 replay. Anyway, oh boy, I'm gonna be looking up names. It's gonna be great. In any case, this is a 4v4 on Essen Steelworks, a map I may not enjoy, but I know a lot of people do. Let's see, we have a 3-man American team and a Soviet versus 3 Vermont and an OKW. We have Exarina? I'm going to call UX. We have Nomo Slam. We have, let's check the profile picture, Medic. We got Medic. We got Ladiz. What does Ingrer? So I'll call him Ladiz. We have Magnus Helberg. Okay, very good name. Gandalf the Pink, which I think is hilarious because goddamn, I literally got into a game where everything turned pink. And it was astounding. So actually, I don't know if that's what we're referring to, but that's pretty damn hilarious if that's what you are referring to. We have Odin, which I think I've had a replay of before, and Igor Rus. And the person who submitted this was, skip for the next 10 seconds if you don't want to know, Igor Rus. So thank you, Igor Rus, for submitting that replay. So let's see right now. We have Soviet Industry being picked, so a lot of nice buffs. Good anti-infantry, plus again helping to repair all of the Soviet armor, or pretty much Allied armor. Kind of critical. We have Spirit Doctrines, a nice Tiger tank, and again all sorts of support abilities and recon. Festing Support Doctrine with nice artillery and some infantry support abilities. Wow, these guys are on point. Scavenge Doctrine, pretty damn good at collecting rubble, and overall just okay. Supportive structure, and once again another. Wait, is this the same? You both picked the same thing. This is concerning to me because, again, my big thing is don't pick the same doctrine over again, but looks like the German team might be a co-op group. And the reason I say that is just because they're all grouped together. That's why. They all picked this at the same time, so I'm assuming they have a strategy that they're trying to do. But we'll see how well that goes. Again, I don't like picking the same doctrine or commander, whatever you want to call it, because again, that kind of doesn't allow yourself to have more choices against enemy combat strategies and tactics that they can throw against you. But we'll see what happens. Right now, Allies having a hard time pushing in. Looks like the Riflemen got pushed back pretty hard. Repairing that Kubel. Very nice job. MG pushing them back. They still have the star over here, and looks like they're going to have a star on the right, so at least the Allies will technically be winning for the time being. But, we'll see how long that lasts, especially if Germans kind of reinforce each of their fronts. Riflemen trying to hold on. Well, it looks like mortar teams are coming in and trying to push them back. Volk squad got pushed back. Mortar teams opening fire. And yeah, their echelon squad's pretty much gonna die. Unfortunately, Kubel is not doing much better. He's trying to move in there and help, but really you should have that thing farther back and kind of moved up the Grenadiers, turn Pioneers to this fence line. I mean, overall, Kubel, they made it weaker. I understand that, but it's still a good unit. It's still fine for what it is. It can hold the line. But, yeah, I wish it was just... why'd you mess with it? Anyway, some things I love about the patch, some things I don't, but overall I think the patch is still a little more positive than negative. Anyway. I think I just heard the Kerbal blew up. Kubel blew up, not Kerbal. God damn it. I'm gonna GTS going, Kerbal wagon, you said Kerbal. I was like, God damn it, no. Anyway, Grenadiers push on up, doing a great job of flanking the American forces, which are, by the way, now I think that's the only Allied squad. Yeah, only Allied squad left to challenge the Germans on this side as they take over majority of the map. You have Echelon squad, but like that's gonna do much. On the left-hand side, we have looks like Riflemen pushing on in. Lots of Riflemen, so looks like Germans are going to have to play defense on this one. Odin, I'm actually curious. You went medical, and your building is back here, so it's actually not too far back. The reason I say that is because you're the only OKW player, so where you put your medical does help the Wehrmacht, and I think actually putting it right here would have been better to kind of help reinforce that front line. Though I will say, nice job at holding the front for as long as you have. Again, Rifleman, wow, nice shot killing that Rifleman squad. But, okay, maybe, oh no, you're trying to get in the building? Or not? I don't know. I think, yeah, you're trying to get in the building, which is why you're just rushing up that MG squad. Nice job in that regard. In any case, MG is up in the building. Now we have additional allies coming in from multiple angles, but the MG, as long as they focus on one, kills it, moves on to the next, should be relatively fine. Yep, there it goes. Pretty much annihilating that poor Rifleman squad. switching over. Now it just needs to suppress these guys, and, well, should be fine. Oh, he's trying to get the kill on that. That's actually not a bad strategy. Again, if you can get a kill, get the kill. Should have probably, again, tried to focus on this rifleman squad, but I think he'll do that next. Overall, looks like the Allies are kind of coming back on the right. We have a, oh god. I love how they all come in a single file. Not straight, but kind of like just walking out like a goddamn, like, old cartoon, like, in a dance. That's freaking hysterical. Anyway. Goddamn, why am I reading on the name? Maxim. Goddamn Maxim moving on in. Hold them back. Should be okay. Right now, Germans do have their own machine MG, and it has armor-piercing rounds. So I fully expect that to win. But that's not saying that the Allies can't push up with, let's say, a Molotov cocktail and burn it out. So they really have to watch out and cover that thing's flank. And I don't think they have any units to. So for right now, I think the Germans fell back on the right. On the left, though, it seems like the Allies are kind of actually falling back. Sure, one Volk squad got pushed, but that being said, overall, they have more than enough MGs and stuff like that over here, and mortars especially, to kind of hold this point. They are putting down more MGs, kind of holding the Allies back at a choke point, which is very smart. Again, right now I think the Allies need to kind of refocus on left. If anything, I'll have one guy defense here, one guy move to mid, and two guys focus on the point that you actually are advancing in on the right. Molotov cocktails being thrown at the defensive points in the building, kind of pushing them back. We did a rifle grenade, but I didn't do all that much, and yeah, you got burned to death. Well, nice job. Nice job. I mean, you can always bring in the mortar half-tracks, which, oh boy, it's not like you don't have a short supply of those. I mean, literally 3 guys can deploy them, which is also astounding that I have not seen one yet. Nice mortar, pushing back the lieutenant. They are reinforcing with the ambulance, which will be a critical factor if they can kind of keep killing their guys and keep helping out the front. I think it has to be an allied territory for it to reinforce. I'm assuming that's why he's not getting his men, is because they physically can't. He can heal them, sure, but he has to be an allied territory for him to heal. So looks like the Allies are taking the munitions at least. And with that, they control both munitions, which will help them in the long run. Again, upgrading their weapons and maybe turning the tide on the infantry battle. You can see here, Ladez is also bringing up a ton of riflemen. So if he has enough men, he can probably bust through the lines. But we'll see. I mean, with the bunkers and whatnot they have placed, it's going to be very difficult for that to happen. Unless they flank through here, which doesn't look like they're as much in terms of defense. We do have a 50 cal machine gun rolling up, but I don't think it's going to get in the building in time. Well, we shall see. No, it got suppressed. It's still, wow, he still walks like he doesn't care. Armor piercing rounds. Dude, Magnus, listen. Oh, too late now. There's too many riflemen opening fire. Yep, there it goes. Mortar teams, though, don't give a fuck. And right now, with all the Allies kind of grouped in right there, I expect the mortar teams to just... Oh, wow, nice job hitting the barrel. Of course, red barrel means explosions. If you've ever played a video game, you know the red barrel means explosions. Which, I would love if a game just had a barrel that's blue. And just to be like, blue barrels explode. But do that. Like, it's like the red barrels give you health or something, or give the enemy health. Just seeing if players would instantly react to be like, okay, don't shoot the red barrels. Or they would just, because they played in so many games where the red barrel is bad, that they would be like, oh, the enemies are grouped up by the red barrel, shoot it. Nope. Mortar team's trying to hold on, but they do have their own mortar half-tracks over here. Brought to you by, once again, we have a double. We have infantry company being used twice, which, again, nice job. Again, a lot of good infantry bonuses with the LMG, and of course we have the mortar half-track with the long-range priest and direct strike. That's pretty good. But once again, you use double, and I don't exactly like when people do that because, again, it limits strategy. So we'll see what happens. Panzer Grenadiers pushing back the rifleman squad, which may hit the mine. Oh, you thought that was a German mine. No, those are Soviet mines. Come on. Come on now. Although, nice job with the Soviet mines that he's putting up along this road. Stops armor from rushing through and holds key choke points. Though I think the mine better would have been here. But, hey, at least it stops the Germans from counterattacking, which means the Allies are locking down their side, which means that's going to be incredibly difficult. Nice job with the mines once again. Yes, I'm one of those crazy people that puts mines in their own territory because I don't want random shit walking through my territory if I can help it, even though GTA may hate that occasionally. Anyway, It looks like the Germans may be able to counterattack. They have their own mortar half-track kind of firing in that region. Left side, however, unfortunately, looks like the Allies are advancing, but some light German armor involving the Lukes counteracting said infantry may be able to hold them back. Now, if he could kind of rush up the Lukes and kind of kill this stuff, that would be great, but because it's so low on health, he's going to probably keep it back, heal it, and then deploy another assault to kind of deal with them later, but that might be too little too late. He is taking a lot of casualties, which is something that the Allies aren't doing, but it is something to take note of. Also in mid, looks like we have here X kind of taking over this point and doing a damn good job. Again, they at least will have a star now, so they're not losing too badly. And if he can come in on a flank, it could help, but looks like that MG almost... Yep, nope, it did. It did suppress that unit, at least temporarily. You have a half-track on standby, which could be so useful right now if you actually want to deploy like Gandalf the Pink. Oh, Gandalf, we could use your flamethrower. Come on, Gandalf. Your men are dying. Come on, Gandalf, let's fucking go. No? Okay. It's like when people are... It's like... I'm sorry, this may be off tangent, but it's like, Gandalf, why doesn't Gandalf use the Griffins? He can call them in, right? I mean, they literally save... Was it... Don't the Griffins come in the end of The Hobbit and defeat an orc army? And then also they literally rescue the people on top of the hill? It's just like, why didn't they just fly on the Griffins all the way there? It's like... You did see those like giant dragon-like things with the black sorcerers on top of them, right? Like the Nazguls, I think that's what they're called. Hopefully I'm wrong. I always thought like, yeah, it's probably because Middle Earth is probably swarming with those damn things, and they wouldn't be and they would only be put together by a large battle. And because the Human Kingdom and Elf Kingdom really don't give a shit, and they're too busy with their own inner turmoil, that they just don't care about like doing a major assault, kind of keeping the Nazguls down to kind of have air supremacy. But whatever. Again, this is just going off my limited time with the movies. I know someone's like, well, if you actually read the books, you would know. It's like, I'm sorry, I don't. I didn't know. I didn't know. Anyway. Half-track moving on up. Nice grenade, by the way. Managed to push back a lot of troops. Finally, okay, flamethrower moving on up. Can we at least do a bit of damage versus the Allies? That would be wonderful. We have a T-70 though on standby. They can probably take out this Maxim in the building. Although there is an AT. Oh, wait, no! He can't because of the mines. If he tries to roll up, the mines would probably get him. So yeah, he probably wants to stay back and have a minesweeper. Although I don't know if he knows about the mines, because a lot of these mines are farther back. But at least one detonated, so I'm assuming he may know? We'll see. Half-track still opening fire on that infantry over here. Smoke being deployed, allowing the half-track to escape. Although it probably would have been better if he came in from the right instead of the left, so he had to drop smoke a little sooner. Luke's on the left, doing a damn good job along with the Stuka, pushing back the infantry. Trying to get a last kill. Can he do it? Oh, he's going in for the half-track. Go, Luke's, go! AT gun, though, opening fire. Oh, main gun destroyed. Oh, dude, you're still in sight. I mean, still in range. We have the 50 cal machine gun still in the building, taking mortar fire. Probably has to retreat. So yeah, it's pretty much a really good stalemate right now. And I don't think the Germans will lose this point. They seem to be pretty dug in there with all the bunkers and whatnot. There's a lot of artillery coming in. Wow, what the hell? Hold on. Oh, maybe a major called in artillery? Hold on. Did your major call in? I think your major called in artillery. I'm going to make the assumption your major called in artillery. Yes, it did. Alright, rapid barrage. I was right. I was like, what the fuck is that? So, it looks like both armies are located over there. If I was orange, I would be... I know he's playing very supportive and helping out Magnus, which is really good, but send some units to take mid, because, boy, that would be helpful. Looks like we have more smoke coming in, I'm assuming. Half-track looks like it was hit by an AT grenade. Alas, it did die, but the Pack 40 is right there, so maybe we'll take out the T-70 before it escapes. Nope. Gonna go right into that smoke, disappear, and they should be fine. Yeah, Oswin trying to clear some of the infantry. Might be able to get a kill. We'll see. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Although doing a damn good job at least pushing back the infantry, which is pretty good for it. So, what do we have here? So, again, just looking at this game, how's it going to go? So, right now, the Allies are at least holding this sector pretty damn well. Though, again, with more German armor, I expect them to have more difficulty. Again, in the long term. Left-hand side looks like with the mass infantry assaults, which is hilarious how the Americans are doing mass infantry assaults. They are unable to really get through this line. This is like a slaughtering ground for the American forces right now. Because both guys, Ladez and Nomo Slam, can't break through this point. And I love how they keep trying over and over again, but this is literally just vetting up a lot of stuff over here. Like these mortars, hold on, 1 kill. How many do you have? 7. Okay, Stuka has 7 kills. Support gun has 0. Alright. Nice try with the Stern Pioneer Squad. Like, I'll take out the half-track. Just give me a shot. But yeah, they're just slowly being pushed back, and I just don't think they're going to be able to really push in unless something big happens. I just don't see it happening. Panzer IV is going in for a flanking maneuver. This might be what they need. And what I mean by that is for the Allies. If the Allies can counteract these Panzer IVs, then the Germans will have a big issue. If they suck and they are unable to counter, then they have a major issue. Looks like 1 half-track is dead. We do have an AT grenade that can fire. Wow, you missed. And there goes 1. We still have 2 more over here. I mean, if they knock out all of them, that could be huge. That could be pretty damn big. I like how he's also backing up into the fucking Panzer IV. Because again, the Volk squad's over here. Oh no, are they gonna escape? Should be okay. And there goes 3 half-tracks. So there goes the entire mortar. I also love how, again, the AT gun has changed. Goddamn Lukes is like, I'll charge, thinking the AT guns in different directions. Like, no, they didn't for some damn reason. Alright. Their lack of response actually provide fruitful results, which, you know, good for them. Good for them. We actually have a Panzer IV on the right over here, doing a damn good job. At least trying to get a few more guys before it retreats. We have Dez, who has to now heal up all this infantry with bazookas, which might take some time. I'll give it this, even though they lost a lot of guys, they're still there, which I'll give it a bonus. But right now, compared to what they have, compared to what the Axis have, the Axis just have more. And I just think that they're going to be slowly pushing the Allies back. The Allies, I feel like, once again, this guy should be focusing in mid. I feel like, what's his name again? Yeah, Ladez should maybe focus, no, or one of them should focus in mid. Because right now, the other two are actually doing a damn good job at, like, they're holding back the Germans here. So Gandalf the Pink and Igor are having a rough time taking this area. And if they take mid, that would allow the Allies to have 2 command points and slowly put on the pressure on the Germans. But right now, they know they want to, it's like, guys, I can take this spot. I can, I swear. And they keep trying over and over and over and over again. It just doesn't work. It's just not working. They need a new strategy. If at first at first you don't succeed, try and try again. But if you keep trying the same stupid shit, do something different. Like, I'm being honest. I'll give the Axis this, that they keep trying to. They're definitely putting a lot of pressure. Oh my god. Okay, Odin, you have a Stuka. There's one thing. Oh damn it! I was like, please let them just stay there, get healed, and the Stuka just comes in. If there's one thing you can do, that'll just make my day. Just this. Just, you know what to do. Just come on. Do it. Anyway, on the flip side, where the Allies are slowly being pushed back on the left, over on the right, they're actually winning. They're actually doing a damn good job. To the point where they're actually focusing like, hey, we can actually take mid. We're that damn good. And now, like, then Magnus is like, oh shit, now let me divert my armor, which probably could have overwhelmed that Sherman, to now kind of make sure that they don't take mid. Which, I don't know. Oh, Stuka kind of hanging over here. Not exactly a great target. Still a ton of infantry right here. Oh boy, what did he give me? What, Daddy, what'd you get me for Christmas? A 105mm barrage? Oh boy, happy day. I love how the Sherman is like, yeah, I'll take it. I don't care. Sherman walking into probably 2 Panzerfaust right about now. And possibly armor-piercing. Nope. I guess not armor-piercing rounds. Maybe Jackson as well rolling on through. Managed to kill the Stuka. Poor Stuka. Probably why it was didn't do as great is probably he started firing. Jackson's like, hey, target, and killed it. They're still trying, but alas, I love that Jackson's trying to help out. It's like, no. These guys need to fall back immediately. They're not going to do much. I know they're trying to fire another Panzerfaust, and that's good and all that, but it's just not. It's just not going to kill it. I wouldn't even bother. At the maybe point, the Germans are launching a major assault on the right. This is way too close for comfort. Probably should spread out your forces. Overall, the Germans have an average army size of, oh boy, wow, I didn't realize they're that down. Wow, Odin, you have a ton of manpower. How about using it? Well, good thing they spread out their men, because, oh boy, that could have been deadly if that group was still right there. But, yeah, so their average group is 40s, or the Allies are probably like upper 40s to low 50s. So, at least the Germans are holding, once again, they're holding the left-hand side. It looks like the Shermans were able to roll in and, sorry, the Panzer IVs were able to roll in and kill the Sherman. But, and goddamn, Odin's like, I'll take this. I'll take it. I'm assuming right now he's decommissioning it for a King Tiger. That's my assumption. Let's see. He has all 3, I assume. Yeah, he has all 3. So he's probably saving up for a King. Still, even though you're saving up for a King, dude, I would get additional infantry, whether it's pult weaponry or maybe infrared half-track to help with mortars, something like that. Meanwhile, we have the American Blob back in town to try to help out, and a major battle going on the right. Alas, they were able to kill some Soviets, but it doesn't look like they gain much ground. Panzer IV rolling on in. Looks like we have some strike. Oh, nice AT grenade coming from behind, crippling the Panzer IV. You know that plane that just flew overhead was just like, you know, if he looked at where he dropped, he's like, if I just actually had bombs, if I just had fragmentation bombs, I could have just annihilated that entire group. Oh well. Maybe next time. Tiger rolling on through. Okay, so they actually have some heavier armor to kind of back things up. Fortunately, the Soviets have an AT gun, which will push back the Tiger, so that's something you have to worry about. But alas, they are pulling back, and should be okay for the time being. Overall, Sherman's like, oh no. Go away. Go away. I'm trying to escape. Take my bazooka team. Now the Panzer IV really needs to escape, because otherwise, there it goes. We'll murder it. Fragmentation bomb. Come on. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. I like the fragmentation bomb, like, effort, but you're gonna have to make sure you do it on the guy while he's, like, pinned or something. Just point it out. Anyway, with the Soviet... Well, at least he has Soviet industry to kill all the armor on this side, so... But the problem is, most of the armor just died, including the Ostwind, which is, again, hysterical. They actually made it that far over. But Germans might be launching another counterattack to recapture territory, and at least they decapped majority of these. So now the Allies aren't winning by a huge margin. They're still winning, but not by a huge margin, which is kind of key. Tiger being healed along with the Panzer IV, large grouping coming out, which is more anti-armor based, which is weird. I'm seeing a lot more infantry on this side than armor, but maybe I just missed a lot of like Shermans or something. Soviet armor. Actually, does Soviet even have armor? They have a KV. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so X is like, okay, fuck it. We need to break this left-hand side. I'm gonna send in my KV. So the KV is like, boys, I'm back in town, and is gonna start popping German. Germans up like goddamn Christmas, or probably 4th of July. I'm thinking Christmas because, boy oh boy, people get still light off fireworks on Christmas, and I don't understand why. It's like Christmas, New Year's, It's like, if it's a holiday, we're gonna launch those fireworks. Anyway, Panther and Panzer IV opening fire with a Jackson and KV-2. Bad combo. With an AT gun right there as well. They're not gonna win. I know you have the other one there, but you have the Sherman coming out on the flank. These guys are gonna have to fall back. Nice shot taking out the Panzer IV. Yeah, just the combined army. What the fuck is that? It's just coming out of the sky. Alright, cool. Just the combined assault is just not helpful. A bunch of Panzerfaust over here and actually over here could be very helpful, at least neutralizing one armored unit, maybe two. We shall see. Do you have enough munitions for both? Okay, knocked out the Sherman. That one's crippled. One Panther shot could neutralize it. There we go. It's not the Panther I expected. So two Soviet units, two Allied units down with only one Panzer IV. So overall, I would still say advantage to Germans. And looks like now the, is this Gandalf the Pink? Yes, it is. He's coming in because he's like, all right, cool. They want to send in support. Well, I can do the same exact thing. And I think with him, they might actually be able to break the Allies on this left region. Smoke once again dropping down, kind of in a weird, I guess they did that for recon as well. Panther trying to kill that, but KV-2 is also rolling on up. Nice job killing the AT gun. And now the, have to worry about the KV-2. Gets a nice shot, half-track dead. But a lot of Panzer Schrecksküts now fire in that thing's direction. And, oh boy, I think it's going to have to fall back. Because overall, the Germans still have way more armor. Yeah, Gandalf the Pink sending in additional forces. KV-2 trying to hold out. But again, you can see all the Panthers rolling on in. There's no way that thing's going to hold, especially with the Panzer Schrecks coming in. Like, this thing will hurt infantry, but armor, you definitely need some support. And again, the gun is designed to kill infantry. It'll hurt armor, but not in the same way. Allied forces are coming in with a bunch of riflemen just trying to push the Germans out, and that might be enough. Until a Panzerwerfer comes in and just blows up the building the MG's in. Just saying, hello world, say goodbye to the MG. Now, unfortunately, this infantry, I don't think the Germans have much to stop it. They just use that Panzerwerfer. They have a support gun and MG bunker of sorts, but they don't exactly have much to fight that infantry. And right now, that Panther needs to fall back instead of going forward. It's just not going to do all that much. I think he's just trying to rush on forward to kill something, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, go this way, man. Drop some smoke. Escape. Right now, things are not looking well for that Panther. Looks like he's able to maneuver his way through the terrain and might be able to escape. A couple more bazookas might be fired his way, but overall, I think it'll take a lot more than just one or two shots to kill it. They're actually rushing into the MG bunker, which might be a saving grace, kind of suppressing the infantry. So, very nice job on that end. On the right-hand side, let's not forget about... What's his name again? Oh, right. Igor. God damn it. Anyway, Igor is moving on in and acts as a Tiger and Panzer IV holding back the... What's this guy? Oh, right. He's, Medic. He's holding back Medic in his Pershing, which means he went heavy cavalry. Nice idea. Again, heavier infantry and armor. Pretty damn good. That being said, Pershing can't fight a Tiger. But you add in two AT guns, and, well, you might be able to have a better and easier fight. Smoke is dropped. Alright. What the fuck? Oh, I think they're attacking ground, and they kind of just missed. We have recon going out. Oh, shoot. Oh! Well, when did he leave? The 25-minute mark. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know he was replaced. Well. Huh. Okay, then. Well, we have the Panther coming around to kill the Sherman, so that could put the Axis at a pretty big disadvantage, having a guy, you know, go. just, you know, leave. Sherman bouncing, Panther not, killing that. A lot of artillery in this region. Luckily, they should have enough AT to hold them back, but again, kind of astounding how much AT they actually have. KV flamethrower moving on in should burn back the Germans pretty damn easily. Oh, wait, here comes the Panzerschreck group. But again, they have two units designed to kill infantry, so I fully expect, even with all those Panzerschrecks, it's not really going to work all that well because of the armor and everything. Panzerfaust, so the KV-2 is crippled, but oh boy, those shots are potent, and yeah, they need to fall back immediately. Oh my, that poor Panzer Grenadier squad. Just didn't stand a chance. Panther rolling up, trying to kill the KV-8 and also the KV-2. Katusha opening fire, managed to kill that poor squad as well. Half-track over here just chilling. Just chilling. Hey, it's providing recon so the Panther knows, oh boy, he's still over there, I can go kill it. And there's nothing they can do to stop me. Half-track going in for the kill, but I don't know, doesn't have the caliber gun, I guess. One-shotted by the KV-2, which is equally hilarious. And Panther's rolling up. KV-2 misses the mark just by a hair. Panther's still trying to get some nice shots in. A bomb strike over here would be wonderful. Smoke being dropped to allow them to escape. Very nice play. We have, I'm assuming, a Panther? No, Brumbar going in to kill the fuel cache. Not bad, because again, these things now cost $250. So, yeah, having the enemy lose it, pretty important. I also find it weird that this guy is now on the, focusing all of his stuff on the left. It's not like these guys were losing that badly. They were doing okay. I feel like one of them just need to focus in mid. Unfortunately, with the AI there, I think the AI is going to lose that Brumbar. At least AI control of that Brumbar. The Sherman and the infantry should be able to kill it. Although, who knows? Maybe it'll escape. Probably not. So right now, the American forces are recapturing their fuel on the right, which is, remember, the only fuel source they actually have. So they kind of need it to make sure they keep getting that nice fuel income. One thing I will say, though, that's actually kind of astounding is the Germans have not put down more caches. The Allies have. They've put down a couple caches, which has helped up for the, you know, not controlling the fuel cache. But then the Germans have not. They actually have 3 spaces where they could have easily put down caches, but they chose not to. I mean, they have 1 munitions cache, which I'll give them credit for, but they could have easily put more. Especially with, like, Gandalf going 1,000 in manpower. Or Odin going 1,000. Oh, wait, no, he's OKW. Never mind. I'm like, wait, why didn't... Oh, right, he physically can. Right. Anyway, riflemen being pushed back. They have a lot of tank destroyers. So, oh boy, Odin, I would run with that Panther, because that's the last thing we have to really hold this front. And it looks like the Allies are kind of refocusing, and although they are... Wow, they have both stars. They are slowly winning back on the left-hand side. And I think it's just because it's just Odin. Like, unfortunately, it's really just him over here. Because Gandalf, I assume, had to redistribute his forces and has to go heal. So yeah, the Allies are just swarming on through with their armor. And also, once again, no mines. Just point that out there, no mines. Teller mines would have been great. And they have no minesweepers. I feel like Teller mines would have been wonderful and probably would have pushed them back. I'm assuming a Stuka. No, Panzerwerfer coming in. I thought I heard a Stuka as well. Now it's Katusha in the background. Well, it's hitting the Panther, at least, a little bit. Looks like we also have Priest Fire going on in this general vicinity. Stuka lining up the giant allied charge. Might be able to get some good hits. Nope, no good hits at all. Oh boy. Allies just charging on in. I will say I find the Allies are doing a damn good job at fighting back the Germans from now on, like in the later portion of the game, which is kind of helpful. That said, oh man, that's hilarious. KV-2 has that piece of trap on it. Oh, the Panther, no! Well, I got one final shot on before it died. We have some type of strike coming in, I'm assuming. Let's double check. Nope, it's an allied strike. It's time on target on the Panther. Jackson trying to stop it from moving. Smart play. Alas, doesn't really get it, and that Panther is going to kill it. So right now that's one Panther down with one Jackson with 2 men flying high in the air. Very nice. Yeah, they can cripple the KV and they can try to knock out some additional troops, but otherwise, yeah, the Axis need some help. The Axis definitely need some help. Their entire left side cracked. Now, again, it doesn't help that Magnus left or disconnected. Whatever happened to him, he's gone. That doesn't help. That's not gonna... So I'll give him that, unfortunately, where it's like, also you have the AI getting a Stug. But hell, it looks like they were able to knock out the KV and also knock out the Sherman. So, positive note. Negative note is the time on target that's now coming in on both headquarters buildings that, for some reason, Odin, you decided to put right next to each other. Which is a bad idea in case of things like this, where you just have a bunch of artillery comes down and murders it. So, yeah. maybe spread them out a little more. Maybe. Just pointing it out. Anyway, right-hand side, we have a large assault with the Tiger and the Panzer IV pushing on up against the Jackson. Nice shot with the Tiger, managed to kill the Jackson. And they might be able to retake the right as they lose the left, or at least lost a little bit of it. Looks like the Allies might not be able to hold on to it. But we'll see how long that goes. Anyway, on the right-hand side, because once again, except for the repair stations and some defensive units, the Soviet player is pretty much gone. Like X is like, I'm gonna go focus on the other side. And actually, even with that, look at this. Ladez doesn't even have a major army. So like, yeah, while they were able to push up pretty damn far, they were overextended by a decent margin, and it doesn't look like they're really able to support themselves. Priests kind of literally on top of each other, which is kind of weird. Looks like they're able to knock out the buildings over here, which sucks for Odin. So that means his mechanized building and medical are both offline, which means his infantry has now run farther and can't get healed via health, and his armor needs to be manually healed by engineers, which also sucks. We have a unit going in, a KV-2 in mid, which that poor Grenadier squad is not cut out for. Oh boy. They're like, maybe we shouldn't be here. Yep, we should probably leave. Because that T-70 took the shot. One more shot, and I think they're all going to die. KV-2 is like, oh, cool, I'll take one guy down with me. We have another Jackson coming in. Did you have a Pershing? I guess you lost it. Wonderful. Oh, well. Left-hand side, we have a Jackson and Priest. I think that's 3 Priests overall, just opening fire on them, which is not helpful. King Tiger now up, so I was right about Odin. He was saving up for a king, just at one point. So he can push on up and actually do considerable amount of damage, because even though, yes, they have a lot of tank destroyers, if he can build up his infantry, and you can see here, he has a ton of manpower. He could have a nice infantry force going, and maybe he can push back left. That being said, the Allies are doubling down, taking mid. And right-hand side, though, looks like the Allies are losing. Nice shot on the Jackson. Ooh, really nice shot on the Jackson. Another twofer from the armor. Nice. Oh, come on, focus on the... Alright, cool. I was like, if they really focus on that Jackson, they probably could... Sure. Oh, I see a good shot coming in. If that Tiger can move in and hit the... Wow, that was a weird shot off there. But if they could hit the mine, then maybe he can detonate it and kind of hurt it. Looks like he's not going to be able to. Rangers coming around. I'm assuming that Panzer Grenadier squad should be able to neutralize it. Either that or the Panzer IV if it decides to fire on it, which, I don't know, doesn't really seem like it. Also, maybe 50 cal Igor. Right now, Igor's in charge of this side. Like, that's what he has to do. Like, if he doesn't do that, they're kind of screwed. Allies kind of charging in, or at least the AI is charging in. Oh boy, he just lost that poor Panzer Grenadier squad. Stu trying to hold, but that KV-2 is going to pretty much break it. That being said, the one thing the Stu can't do, but King Tiger can, is at least be a supportive unit and hold on for dear life. And with that added support from the King, they were able to neutralize that KV-2 and push it back. So maybe the Stug's ultimate purpose was being a decoy. Maybe the AI knew that. I was like, I'll lure the KV-2 in. I don't know. I'm going to believe that because it sounds a lot cooler. Anyway, double AT gun. I guess we got repositioned over on the left. So yeah, it looks like he's fully left this right-hand side. But unfortunately with them gone, I suspect that Igor's going to take the right. Left-hand side though, it's not too bad. We have Gandalf to actually getting some pretty nice hits. Unfortunately, smoke came down. Unfortunately, letting the Jackson live. And unfortunately, we also have a situation where now, let's see, where's AI? Oh, good, he's moving in with the flank. Oh my god, it's Stug. That's hilarious. The AI moved his Stug in to knock out the artillery. That's pretty damn good. They knocked out one. Okay, AI, bravo. You know what you're doing. I'm a pawn. You're the master. You know how to play this game. I also like how the idea that they called in time on target on the Stug to neutralize it. But that's just me. Big allied push over here. They get out of the... I think they got out of the Sherman for a second. I don't know why. Anyway, trying to retake this point and push back the allied charge. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Maybe a fragmentation bomb called in? No, we have sector artillery. Okay. You know the sector artillery only happens in this region, right? This one right here. Not really big. So... yeah, it's just not gonna do all that much. Like, again, because that sector's not at... yeah, it's just not really fighting. AI retaking this point. Pretty much gonna get annihilated by the tank destroyers, but hell, it was fine for what it was. It did fine. It did fine. So, good on that part. Panzer IV rolling up. We still have an AT gun, which should be able to push them back. One unfortunately did die, which sucks for him. Oh, why are you charging? Because he's going to throw an AT grenade, and you're going to be screwed. Oh, wait, that's the AI. Of course it is. Once again, AI, you just show how smart you are and dumb at the same time. Allies retaking the left-hand side with all the infantry. Again, dealing a lot with riflemen. Have you been able to rebuild the infantry? Sort of, kind of, no. AI still has a ton of stuff, and luckily the AI is actually helping out, so I'll give him that. Fortunately, they have the tank destroyer with the extended scope, which is right here, King fire. King Tiger needs to escape, otherwise it is fucked. King, run before you die. And because right now, if you die, I don't think you're going to win. Alright, you managed to pull them back. Whew. I love how the oh my god, no. Oh, it's decrewed. AT grenade goes off, doesn't get the kill. And there it goes. Nice job, little conscript squad. X, you managed to kill a King Tiger. Bravo. Odin, maybe pay a little more attention to your units. Yeah, right now things are not looking good. That King Tiger was their, like, last-ditch effort for the Germans to really take this point. Like, overall, could they win? Yes, the Germans could still win. They just need 2 victory points, and I just don't see that happening. I see the American force on the left being way too strong, and I see on the right-hand side that Igor's going to have a really tough time holding this point. That's just me. So we'll see what happens. He did get mark targeted, but there's really nothing over here to really hurt him, so he should be relatively okay. Artillery's coming down, putting that Panzer Grenadier squad, though. We did lose a Jackson from something. Oh, with Panzerfaust, maybe. Which is hilarious that a single Panzerfaust took it out, but whatever. Allies really just coming in full force on the left-hand side. So, yeah, they're not going to hold that. Though mid has now been secure, and the right has been secure. Overall, let's double-check population real quick to kind of give us a sense of where everyone is. Germans are in the... oh, well, never mind. I was like, mid-60s, and I look at Odin like, oh, shit, nope. 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 50, 50, probably upper 50s would probably be where they're at. Where the Allies are currently in the... yeah, they're about even, I would say. It's close. And again, I give it a little bit more because again, the AI does get a few more men because again, the manpower advantage they get compared to what the normal guys get, so they get a little bit more. Kind of balance that out. And also, the AI's incompetence have to balance that out. Nice Panzer Grenadier shot, knocking out the Jackson. Let's see, we got some mortar fire coming in. Looks like they're trying to really double down. Or the AI is trying to double down on those goddamn mortars because, oh my god, he has like 4 different, like some type of infantry artillery coming in. Along with a scout car for some reason. Not sure why. I'm assuming, Medic, you're saving up for Pershing. It looks like Igor's holding the right pretty damn well. That's what he needs to. Now you just need one team hold mid and one team hold left. Well, it looks like Gandalf, the pink, holding off this area. A nice job with the smoke. Should be able to hold that and allow them to capture it without much harm. This is going to once again keep putting pressure on the Allies to kind of have to take a point, because if they don't, they are truly fucked. But that being said, they've been doing a hell of a lot more damage to the Germans than... oh boy. As I say, that time on target comes down to the 4 Panzer Grenadiers. They did manage to capture points, so bravo on that part. Also, I love how the riflemen are like, yes, let's focus on the Panther and not the engineer squads literally next to it, slowly killing it. That's like, again, it's just like, why aren't you healing the thing that's slowly healing that? It just doesn't make sense. More smoke coming in, just for reasons. We have KB2 and a Jackson now moving in. Gandalf, I think your time has come to leave. So Panzer Strike forces moving on up. I'm assuming their idea was to hold back the armor, but the KB2 right there, man, you want to run. Because that thing will hurt you, and the thing will probably kill you. So yeah, you want to get the heck out of there and run. Running would be a good idea. Running would be a great idea, actually. Stuka coming in, we'll see where it hits. Wow, nice. Actually hits this general area. Cool. Overall, Panzer IV trying to assist. Unfortunately, too many conscripts, and unfortunately, the infantry unit's probably going to die. Yeah, there it goes. Poor Odin, he just can't keep infantry alive. But yeah, it looks like the Allies have finally cracked the Germans on the left, which makes... Oh boy. The sniper, keep your unit... Oh, god damn it. Like how like Igor's like, okay, I'll take this point because fuck it. Because yeah, right now the Germans need to capture points if they want to win. Like that's fair. That's a fair assessment, I would say. Right now Igor is the largest army, and right now he's trying to hold off all sides. He has Panzer IVs on left and mid, and he has his own like Tiger tank force on the right holding. He still has to worry about the mines, which I think he's slowly clearing out with his Panzer Grenadiers. An expensive way to do so, but hey, at least he's doing it. But yeah, it looks like most players are kind of focusing in mid. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't look like the Allies are at full strength. It looks like some of them are relatively weak in comparison to others. When they have smaller armies that can easily neutralize if done correctly. Unfortunately, though, you have this guy, like, again, X or Medic, that still has a decent army, and a decent, like, really powerful units that can help counter. So we'll see how things go. No group is like fully without an army. Everyone has something special. But that being said, out of having like a abundance of more units and just backup stuff, yeah, Medic and X probably lead the way. I'm not saying Nomo and the other one doesn't. I just don't trust them because of all the stuff I've seen from them. Now, once again, oh boy, that poor Pershing just rushing on in there and probably gonna instantly die. We're really not going to focus on the Pershing right now. Because, man, it just killed one of your Panthers. That would have been really helpful, Panzer Grenadiers, if you would have killed that thing. It would have been really helpful. Anyway, it looks like we have a fragmentation bomb coming in this sector, which is good and bad. Could have been better. Could have been here. But whatever. Now they're going to try their... Igor's going to try his best to move all of his armor to help in mid. Coming down to help the Panther escape. Sherman going in balls deep. Once again, kind of a bad idea because he's fighting multiple armored units that he can't necessarily penetrate. But unfortunately, there's an SU-85 literally going balls deep through the smoke. So yeah, it's not exactly clear cut for the Germans either. Though we have another Panther. Once again, Igor is like the backup group. He's trying. Nice kill. Once again, Sherman having a hard time penetrating. Panther might be able to get one last shot. Nope, Tiger does. Very lucky how that kind of went. More smoke coming down to kind of help the Axis escape. Again, some nice shots there. Panther, run. Gandalf, you need to get out. Tiger falling back. Once again, that Tiger has 41 kills, so that is actually a good Tiger player. Very good Tiger player, indeed. Overall, Igor doesn't have a ton in terms of manpower, but he has a lot of fuel, so we can keep bringing out armor. Gandalf has a ton of anti-armor and is a good tank, but not much so for fighting infantry. AI is doing what the AI does best and getting everything it possibly can, even if it doesn't work. Odin is starting to get more infantry and as a Stuka again, but we'll see how well he does with that. I think Odin was a good... When Magnus was there, Odin was a good supportive player. I just don't think he's doing a great job as a frontline base player. I just don't... no offense, Odin, I just don't think you are... we're doing well. Because what Magnum was doing great was he's like that frontline buffer with his MGs, his infantry, his armor, etc. His Panzer IVs coming around the flank, etc. It's just like... I just don't see you kind of living up to that type of player. And that's just maybe it's not you. Maybe it's just the OKW in general. Because again, the Stuka and the Lukes that you did have out were supportive. Although to be fair, actually to counter that, on the flip side, you don't have necessarily, you have more frontline troops like the Volk squads and the Sturms. So I don't know. It's just like it's how you use them, and I just keep seeing. I just constantly see you losing a lot of troops. At least you have a 5-star unit, so I give you that. But man, I've seen you burn through a lot of Volk squads. Hey, AI is capturing munitions on the far left with an MG. I mean, I'll take it. I know we have a push with a bunch of riflemen, or a rifleman and a Reshlan squad, I guess, trying to find that really weak armor somewhere. Luckily, Odin has placed down his mechanized building. Once again, pretty close in my opinion. I think you should spread him out a little bit more. The fuck? What the fuck? That shot. I'm assuming it fired through the smoke and killed something of his. Nice shot. Again, I love this Panzer IV holding back a KV-2. Very nice shot with the Tiger, now 3 stars. Stuka coming in, I'm assuming in this region. Please let it be this region. Oh no, it hits this and hit the Cal machine gun. Not bad. No, that's not it. Hold on, time on target. Yep, more time on target coming in. Right now they can't afford to keep calling time on target. They really, again, calling time on target on a position that you know can't move. Like, rush in T-34, pin the unit, time on target, you got it. Don't call it in on a target that literally keeps moving away. I also love how they called in, like a Katyusha fire. It's like, we must make sure that Sherman doesn't fall in enemy hands. Anyway, Panther rolling on up, trying to get a kill. Remember, 3 stars, so it's pretty damn well. Though we have a lot of additional forces coming out on the right flank, which is definitely not helping. Wait, why did that thing blow up? Did they steal it? No, probably not. Is there a pack gun or something? Oh, maybe the Panther and Tiger just murdered it while I was moving in. If so, man, Sherman's been dying left and right. This Jackson, I don't know why you would charge it, because yeah, it would die in 1 shot. That was a stupid play. Looks like Germans are managed to capture again the star, which definitely helps. It allows them to at least stay in the fight a little longer. If only a little longer, because right now the Allies have more than enough infantry to capture it, even with all the additional armor. You still have this kind of moving in, but yeah, you're going to need a lot more. At least the AI is kind of just bringing that excess infantry to help. Panther just staying back, not really pushing in. I would kind of push in. Fragmentation Bomb doing a great job just murdering a ton of infantry, bringing Nomo down to a bare minimum. We have more time on target. Man, I love how the one guy is like, no munitions left, while the other one's like, oh yeah, I can keep calling time on target all day long. And I guess he called it in and just stopped him from rushing in. We'll see if that helps. No, it kind of missed the point. So. Nice shot with the Tiger. Panther finally coming back, maybe able to bring down that KV-2. With 22 kills, respectively, which nice. They have the Pershing just guarding this point, like, okay, I'll just be over here, guys. Don't mind me. Just gonna be over here. Meanwhile, the Germans are launching a major counterattack, breaking the 1 Allied stronghold that was left. Retaking this point, and I'm assuming once they have this, they're gonna focus their efforts in mid. And 1 Pershing's not gonna hold it back. Hate to break it to you. Yeah, that Su-85 is pushing in way too far. A lot of Panther fire going in at it, and probably gonna die. There it goes. Don't know what it was doing, don't know what they were thinking, but they did it. Right now the Allies are definitely down. Like, they need to refocus on, like, okay, we went from winning this game to losing. Maybe we should kind of regroup instead of sending our units piecemeal, like that Su-85 we just sent out by itself with no infantry support. Maybe. KV-2 coming back to try to help out. Maybe able to get a 1-shot. Oh, very close. Those units are definitely low. Pulling back. Tiger coming around the corner now. 54 kills. Yeah, Odin, oh sorry, no, Odin. Igor is the person that's kind of keeping this game alive right now. Barely, just barely. But he's doing it, so I give him credit. Enough AT fire, focusing from all directions. The Panther, the AT guns, the Panzer Shreks, etc. Pushing back the 2-star KV-2. So the Panther over here, and the Panther over here, which once again could move up and get a couple shots in, but alas, it's not doing that. Or they can move out an engineer squad to heal this thing. I mean, he has one. Okay, it's slowly coming up. Nice job killing the Sherman, which once again is behaving more like an AI, which makes me feel, nope. Is he still here? Yeah, he's still here. I just don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's losing pretty much everything in a last desperate push. Again, right now the allies have that point, but that doesn't mean sacrifice your infantry. Dude, you still have another, like... God, like... You still have plenty of time. But you just literally wasted all your infantry just trying to hold on to that point. That's so stupid. Like, because once again, it's not like it's like, oh, with 2 seconds remaining. It's like, no, you still have like another couple minutes. Anyway, Panther opening fire, knock out that conscript squad. We have the AI taking mid with an AT gun, which please use artillery fire. There we go. Missed his target, but whatever. At least AI did something. Anyway, Tiger moving back in. Now, wow, the AI got a Tiger. That's telling me something. That's like, oh, I think we let the AI out for too long. It's actually getting good. Or at least trying to, anyway. Panzer Grenadiers, though, rolling up, try to support the Tiger. Katusha coming in, but missing a lot of those guys. And I feel like these Panzer Shreks are going to annihilate one of these 2 armored units. Oh no, they hit both! And the Tiger managed to kill the other. Very nice. So with them capturing that... Yeah, this Soviet player is like the last remnant of an army that could really do something. And yeah, he doesn't have enough manpower to push up. That KV-2 is gonna make probably a last-ditch stand. But there's so many Panzer Shreks that thing will be pushed back. No matter how many times it can pop off a Grenadier squad, there's too many. They're just firing enough rockets. Oh, that was a great hit on his part. That was a fantastic hit. Unfortunately, though, the other one's still firing, and yeah, the thing is being pushed back. Another time on target over here. Managed to hit some Panzer Grenadiers. Tiger's still alive, though. And that was AI, so, I mean, yeah. The last desperate push on the right to capture this point, but again, we have the bunker over here, along with some normal infantry, along with the... I love how Igor's like, yeah, I'm just going to plant these Panzer Grenadiers here just in case they try to go for this point, and to be fair, they did. So, they're also taking mid, and the poor, oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was a Pershing. Nope, just, I guess he switched out for a Jackson, because the Pershing died. Well, you know, at least it was helpful, I think. Not really. Yeah, so nice job, GG. So what can I say about this game? X did a pretty damn good job. Like, him switching over to help out his ally worked out pretty damn well. Unfortunately, Leglise and Nomo had big issues, and that was just like KD. Just look at this. Just when okay, here's actually when there's an issue. When the Soviet player has a positive KD and all 3 American players have negative KDs, you know that there is something wrong with this game. You know that maybe, just maybe, they weren't playing at their top potential. That way, Nomo did get a lot of damage, most likely through Jacksons. I'll give it that. But on the flip side, yeah, it could have been better. Magnus, wow, even as an AI, did 50,000 damage more than Odin. Oh boy, that's bad when an AI is like, yeah, I'm gonna get more damage than you, and also get the 2nd most kills, and somehow almost get a positive KD as an AI. That left, what, like 30 minutes ago by the time this? Yeah, 30 minutes ago. The AI was for a majority of this game, and it somehow got 50,000 damage. My god. Anyway, Gandalf the Pink was 2nd, and Igor was 1st. Very nice job. Yeah, Odin, you just need to work on... you're good supportive. I just feel like you just needed your tactics on front lines. You just didn't really work as just focusing on a frontline guy. Gandalf the Pink had great armor play again, but a lot of Panzer Grenadiers. I mean, it worked dealing damage. Igor had the best of both worlds. He had a great infantry fighting force, and his Tiger Panzer force was pretty astounding. Like, again, 64 kills, 4 kills, and that is 2 vehicles. And this one got 17 kills with 1 vehicle. So, yeah. Overall, let's double check him. Yeah, 67, 21,600 damage. That's pretty astounding for him. So, overall, nice job, Igor. Thanks for sending this in. In any case, guys, that's game. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and send in those replays. This has been Greyshot17, and I will see you all next time. Before this video ends, I want to give a special shout out to my Patreon supporters like Ace, Leo, Tim, Sean, Sejones, and Nick. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support, and I'll see you next time, guys.